Hi, this is Hưng coming back, and today in this video I'm going to teach you a strategy that will help you save tons of time in learning your second language. It will bring you a bigger picture about your learning process and help you realize where you're stuck in and what you need to do to make a really powerful leap. Now, most language learners go through a learning curve like this. Let me draw it for you. So here is time, and here is the level. You would feel dramatic change when you just start learning from the beginning level. Okay? If you didn't notice this fact, it's probably because it's been too long ago. You started learning English for so long that you didn't remember how quick your improvement was at that moment. So normally when you just started to learn the very first words, you would feel like you're improving very quickly. And after a certain period of time, maybe 3 or 4 months, you study continuously, or maybe longer, it depends. You reach some point between the pre-intermediate or intermediate level. If you are not familiar with these types of level, just think about them as the B or C level in Vietnamese scale that we talk about every day. At this stage, you would probably be able to speak some simple sentences and would be able to understand a little bit when a native speaker says some greetings. But you'll almost have no clue when he speaks at his normal speed. And then, now you'd feel like you stop improving. You feel like you stop improving. As the stage lasts for a certain period of time, most language learners will be discouraged and give up. And sometimes sometimes maybe you come back and learn here and there a little bit for a few days or a few weeks, but it's not considerable. Only few people overcome this period and become really proficient in listening and speaking a second language. So here is going to be advanced or super advanced. This learning curve explains why most Vietnamese people stop at the B or C level, where they just started to speak simple sentences and not yet develop their listening and speaking skills at all. If you are in this situation, in the coming part of this video, I'm going to share with you a strategy that will help you save tons amount of time in struggling with your second language without significant result. And there's an interesting thing here in which when I was studying people's learning processes, I found that most people who have already mastered their listening and speaking skills unconsciously apply this strategy. They're just unaware of it. So in the coming minutes, as I reveal my findings, you would find that it's unexpectedly simple, and then you would learn your second language with great confidence and excitement, just like you're on a long journey, and by the end of the road you saw the destination. By the way, this method is devoted to folks who are in this situation, which means those who have learned English for a certain period of time and have gone through all those basic reading stuff. If you've just started out to learn the very first English words, and this one is not for you, just go to some English center and finish your beginner level first. So how does this strategy actually look like? In your daily conversation, you'll be touching various topics. To give you a snapshot, let's take a look at this category list. If you look at this, you'll find that there are many different topics such as sport and finance and fashion, business, entertainment, healthcare, government, and so on. And within each topic, there are some smaller subtopics inside. Now, if I draw a circle to illustrate a topic, then in terms of linguistics, there will be three main parts. The first part is what I call CRW, which stands for category related words. It contains the words that are frequently used within a certain topic. For example, if you're talking about finance, then the category related words of the topic finance would be like bank, account, debt, and loan, and so on, right? The second part is what I call the CWP, which stands for common words and phrases. These are words and phrases that are used with the same high frequency within just any topic. For example, I and you, to do, to go, like, can, could, and all those common words. And the third part is what I call the CSG, which stands for common structures and phrases. That means the way words are put together to create meaningful sentences. As you change the topic, then this part will change. But the other two parts remain unchanged no matter what topic you're talking about, right? To give you a clearer view, let's take a look at the three following sentences. The first one, I'm going to go to the bank tomorrow. Second, I'm going to go to the cinema next Sunday. The third one, I'm going to start an entrepreneur next month. Okay. Now, if you look at these three sentences, the word bank and cinema, entrepreneur, are category-related words, belong to the topics finance, entertainment, and business accordingly, right? And these words will change as you change the topic. But the other words, like to go tomorrow, next Sunday, start next month, and the structure, going to do something in the near future, next day, next month, next year, remain unchanged no matter what topic you're talking about. So, do you get the point? Now here's the formula. CWP plus CSG plus CRW equal speak fluently. Once a person can speak fluently about a certain topic, we can say that he has already mastered all three parts of the circle. However, here is what I found very interesting. If you have already mastered these two parts, then even if you don't know the words, the category-related words of the topic, you're still able to speak okay. That means if you miss this one, you're still able to speak okay, even though it might be a little bit time-consuming. For example, if a native speaker say, I'm going to go to the bank tomorrow, and you don't know the word bank, then you would ask him, what? Where are you going to go tomorrow? And he's going to answer, to the bank. And then you would ask, what do you mean by bank? And then he would say, bank is where people save their money. Then you'd be like, oh, I see. You get the point, and you get the point. So that way, you are still able to continue the conversation, even though it might not go very smoothly. However, on the contrary, if you do not master these two parts, and even if you know the words within this part, you are still able, you're still not able to have a conversation. For example, in the previous example, if you know the word bank and you can only hear what bank tomorrow, then you would have no idea what he's talking about and won't be able to continue the conversation. That's why I call these two parts the core zone that you've got to master if you want to speak English fluently. The mistake that most language learners make, and I did make this mistake before when I was studying English, is that we scatter our efforts on too many different topics. So we learn a little bit here, a little bit here, a little bit here, so and so. And doing that way, we may end up with learning quite a lot of vocabulary in many different topics, but we may not yet master this core zone. Even though you may have learned it, but not yet really mastered it, so you can really use it. And this could be the reason why you may have learned English for a long period of time, but and know quite a lot of words, but so far you can't hear or speak fluently about any topic yet. I think it's not a fault, but it's because when we follow those English textbooks, we have been familiar with reading a bit of story about a new topic today, and then listening to a news about another topic tomorrow, and then practicing about a totally new different topic another day. I also know many people use materials from international tests like IELTS or TOEFL, in which there are many different reading and listening parts about various topics in the world. And doing that way is not really efficient. What you need to do is to focus on one topic at a time. Just focus on a single topic at a time until you master it. Because as you read and write and listen and speak around one topic, and then you will quickly be familiar with the category-related words of that topic. Depending on the size of the topic you choose, the number of category-related words of that topic would be a few hundred or even less. And after getting used to all those category-related words, you will no longer be distracted by too many new words. And then the magic happens. You gradually fill up this core zone. And once this process is completed, you'll be able to hear and speak fluently about the topic you have learned. And then guess what? You'll be able to speak okay touching other topic, because you have already mastered the core zone. Now if you're interested in a new topic, all you need to do is to learn the category related words of that topic, which is limited in numbers, and then it's going to be very quickly, because you already mastered this core zone, and all you need to do is to learn the category related words of that topic. Then you'll be able to speak and hear fluently about the new topic. So the key strategy here is very simple. Just focus on a single topic at a time until you master it and you can hear and speak fluently about it. So what topic should you be focusing on? Let's pick up a topic that you like it, or a topic that you have passion about it is the best, because it's going to be much easier for you to learn a topic if you love it and you know a lot about it. So how are you going to really put this strategy into action? Let's say you pick up the finance topic. Start reading finance and accounting textbooks, read and listen to financial reports and news, join finance forums spoken in English, try writing financial reports yourself, try doing presentation about finance topics. In short, just deploy any language learning tool that you have around the topic that you have chosen. If you try this strategy out in just a short period of time, maybe 1 or 2 months, continuously, you will see dramatic change. Okay, maybe what I've been explaining in this video is kind of rambling, because I have a tendency of going into the root cause of the problem. But what you need to do is very simple. Just pick up a topic that you love and you know a lot about. Focus on the topic with all of the language learning tools you have until you master it and be able to hear and speak fluently about it. So don't worry too much, just pick up one and get started. Okay, I hope you like this video and hope to see you soon. But until then, take action and do something, because if you want to shine tomorrow, you've got to sparkle today.